That's what I'm referring to. It's not necessarily the fact that, yeah, what she did was like, what the, you wanted to feel validation so that you could say no. You wanted to get off on that. That's crazy to me. But I think my overall concern is how people view rejection.
Okay. I think in this circumstance particularly, he likely did not pursue, without knowing her vibe, like the energy that she had, the way she was behaving in that interaction. It's hard to say whether she was showing signs that she might have put him off. And in a way, his own choices could have been both protection and rejection. Like if she had been behaving in a way that was off, that felt off putting to him, that might have been alarming to him, he might have not engaged with her as a way to protect himself and as a way to reject her because he got in that situation and was like, I'm not comfortable. I feel like she's behaving this way, or like maybe the way she was talking in that circumstance was different than the way she was talking to him in text. Um, in her case, I I really don't appreciate that type of behavior from people. So to me, I just think she was attention seeking. It or she just has something going on with her mind, something going back to her childhood, to her the way she was raised and whatnot. Like she has a very dysfunctional um, start to life, and that is bleeding into her relationships and expectations for other people. Um, but in general, I just think that that is really not the way to go about treating people. First of all, you should, for your own protection, be very clear with the person that you intend to invite into your home about what the expectations are. But also, I would strongly advise against letting somebody you don't know into your house, regardless of which gender you are. Um, but I think generally, it's hard to say because everyone's going to be different. But I think with rejection, it would probably feel more like a hard line where you're like, no, I'm not interested. But if it's protection, they might be a little more soft footed around the individual, not wanting to offend them, particularly if they feel uncomfortable. Like if there's a female that's in a position where she feels like she might be in danger or in a compromising situation, she might not outright reject the person because she's wanting to like protect herself and not wanting to trigger the individual to do anything or get angry. But if it's rejection, I would imagine that it would be more of a hard line, like you're going to show disinterest, you're going to show like disengagement, I'm not interested in you. But again, that can also kind of go hand in hand, where if you are feeling like you need to protect yourself, that will come with rejection. um, there's definitely a lot to unravel with this question.
I agree with that. And for me, I have a really big issue with today's culture. First date, instantly, they're jumping into the house, into the bed. Like there's no, like the bed it's not sacred anymore. It's just,
Mhm. Please.
whoever wants to come in can come in. You don't even get to really know the person. And then secondly, it to me it seems that this girl, I mean, we don't have all the context to what had transpired, but it seems to me that she gets her way often to be throwing a tantrum like that, to actually go out into social media to complain, that she was rejected. To me, that's not rejection, because I was raised a different way, and that would be respecting me. I would see that differently.